Hello, I'm Ben. I'm a level designer here in Frankfurt, and I've been working on a modular system from which we can construct satellites. Satellites can serve a huge number of different purposes and are going to be really cool when they're in game. You can think of all the different gameplay options that can come out of these diverse array of satellites which we can build. Now, my job was to develop a system whereby we could build numerous different satellites from a number of modular pieces. The purpose or the function of a satellite will be determined by the modular pieces which it's made up of. So when I started on this modular system, I created a number of test modules which serve different purposes. Like one would be shields, another power generation, and in a lot of ways their functionality is similar to ships, but the difference being on satellites, all of these systems will be automated. It was important when designing these that the silhouettes of the modules were distinctive from one another. What this means is, as a player, when you're arriving at a satellite, you can take a quick look at it and instantly grasp what it does, what modules it's made up of, and what its purpose is in the universe. When these individual modules get damaged, their specific functionality will fall out of the satellite. So if it's shields, then shields will be down. And then a player will have to EVA over to those modules to fix them and bring that module back online. Other interesting things could be stealing data from a satellite, and this data could be breadcrumbs that lead to a mission. The size and the shape of the satellites themselves will be influenced by where they are in the universe. For instance, a satellite very close to a sun will need a lot of shielding, it'll need some kind of liquid cooling, all these systems to be able to dissipate the heat into space. You can see it's easy to swap in and out the different modules of the satellite. The hub in the middle is the backbone from which all of the other modules branch out. The type of power generation will be dependent on the purpose of the satellite, how much power it needs to pull, and also, for instance, a military satellite will not want to have solar panels because they're liable to get damaged. Each of the modules you can see here has 6 connection points. This allows the satellite to be built out in every different axis. And when the art team have got hold of them, they'll look a lot more attractive and in keeping with the rest of the art style of Star Citizen. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Hi, my name is Tobias Johansson. I'm part of the level design here at Foundry 42 in Frankfurt. I have been working on a modular system for small planetary locations for 3.0. Humans have always wanted to inhabit new locations when we find them, and it's the same in space. So for this first iteration, we're just going to have small camps and research facilities that are placed on planets for humans to live and stay. And now I'm going to show you how the system is going to work in rough edges here in Cryonine behind me. So with the system that I've designed so far is we're going to build locations in components pretty much. And we'll start by picking an exterior. As you can see here, I just have a small one. As I just told you, this is what we're aiming for in 3.0. After you have picked an exterior, you go inside and you're going to be able to switch between different interiors depending on what you want the location to be like. So as you can see here, I'm switching between different rooms that we're just going to be able to scroll through fairly quickly. After deciding what we want the location to be, or the building, we can also add some exterior assets to it to make it more distinct and recognizable from far away. This is all just to help the gameplay and everything that this is built around, so we can populate planets faster, inhabit planets faster. And that is just what we're aiming for now, but as you can see, this as well can be scaled up to larger buildings with more slots. This is also a building with just 1 slot, and here we have one that has 3 room slots where we should be able to switch all the rooms between as we want to. For 3.0, however, this is more what it's going to look like here, where it's these small camps with just 1 or 2 of these smaller buildings and a corridor connecting them, so you don't have to go through an airlock every time you walk between buildings. And here we have another one that's just 3 slots. used. Yep. As you saw in that presentation, you get an understanding for how we can faster build out locations that we're going to place on planets. We still have to place this manually. However, this system is going to make it faster, so we can fill up the world, making it feel more alive and add more gameplay for you guys. That's all for me this time, and thank you.